Hey, hi everyone. Uh, if you are new to Python programming like I was, this is a very good video by Derek Banas. You can check it out. He has talked about all the basic concepts that will be used in Python, like variables, sorry, lists, tuples, dictionary, conditionals, looping, while loop, functions, inputs, file IO, objects, and method overloading. Loading. I have gone through this complete video and I have uh, implemented each of these examples on uh, Colab. We have something called Google Collabs. Uh, I have committed this file on my GitHub repository called CMP255. And yeah, I will quickly explain you what I have implemented. Basically, yeah, so this is the YouTube link. A basic print in Python is written this way. Then we have comment. You need to use a hash to write a comment in Python. If you use triple um, dashes, then you can write a multi-line comment. Again, you can store anything in a variable. Basically, this is a variable and this is the actual variable value. You can print it out and check the value. There are 5 main data types in Python. Those are called numbers, strings, list, tuples, and dictionaries. Dictionary is nothing but hash table. This is how you implement exponents. 5 to the power 2 is 25. So we got output 25. Similarly, when you divide, this is a floor division. The decimal will be ignored and the lower integer will be picked up. We got 2 here. Actual division is 5 by 2. Uh, Printing is straightforward. We use a comma to include variables. Uh, Generally, we use underscores. This is called snake case in Python that we use for variable naming and function naming. New lines, we use slash n. These are the example of list. Lists are covered in brackets. We just put stuff in here and we access them using index values. Uh, we can also have list of list. So this is one list and this list is a part of this bigger list. And when you print the list, the inner list also gets printed. These are some of the operations on lists. We can append to a list. We can insert at a particular position in list this way. And yeah, this is more example of appending. We can append duplicate entries. We have another data type called tuple. Tuples are similar to lists. Only thing is that we don't change the value of tuples. We cannot change the values in tuples. These are some of the functions on tuples. We can take the max, we can take the min, and we can print it out. This is what we get. Dictionaries, sorry for the spelling mistake. Dictionaries are basically hash tables. We have key value pair. This is how we define a dictionary. So there's a key value pair, comma, and then another pair. We can store key value pairs in dictionaries. Coming to conditionals, a very basic uh, greater than equal to, less than equal to, double equal to. Uh, these are conditional operators. We also use and to join two conditions and not to negate a condition. This is how we write for loop in Python for x in range. And 10 is non-inclusive. Basically, this will x will take numbers from 0, 1, 2 up to 9. 10 is not inclusive. We can see the output here, 0 to 9. Moving forward, we have double looping here. We have again list of list here. We have three elements here, so we are arranging it for 3 times. And again, inside each list, we have 3 elements. So it's a double loop 0 to 3, index 1, 0, 1, 2, 3 is included, and we get all the values. Similarly, we have all the while loops. We use while loop when we are not sure when the condition will end. This is a simple example of a while loop. Coming to functions, when we want to reuse a piece of logic again and again, we use functions. We define a function. These are the parameters that we pass. Then we perform some operations and return it. And now this piece of logic can be used anywhere. Like we have function here, and we have assigned the value in the result. We have passed the parameters 10 plus 12. 10 and 12 will go inside this, will be added and will be returned. This is how we read the input given by user. This is file IO. This will open will open a text file with this name, and this is the mode in which those that file can open. We have different kind of modes like read only, write only, read and write, uh, those things. Then we have something called object oriented programming in Python, where we can map the we can make the logic behave in a way of real objects, uh, and functions can be the functionality of those attributes, and these variables can be the value of that object. So this is basically constructor that takes in different input parameters, and these, if you see a double underscore in front of a variable, it means it's a private variable. It cannot be changed from outside. It needs a getter setter method. So we take a name and then we set the private method. So this is how we get object. So this is how we create an object called cat. I am just passing these values and then I'm printing. Okay, there seems to be some issue here. Okay, I having pressed enter. Okay, we got the cat one dot get name. Method overloading. So actually, this is an example of inheritance. This is not method of, let me edit it. This is inheritance. Okay. So what happens here is that we have a class A, B, and C. This is an constructor. These are the methods to set the setters and getters to set the private member variables. This is how we inherit class 2 inherits class 1. It has an extra variable. Then we have one constructor. So we just use this to set this one of the new member variables, and then we use super to set the other member variables, and then the rest is same. So basically class 2 has inherited class 1 properties. So this is what pretty much Derek has covered. Yeah, thank you for following along, and if you want to check this collab, you can check my uh, GitHub upload here. The repository name would be CMP255. Thank you very much.